Alright, what you're looking at here is a bathroom ventilation fan. There we go. And this bathroom ventilation fan has a dark spot next to it. That is moisture. We're going to go ahead and take a look at that up in the attic space. Alright, so I'm up in the attic now, and this is the problem. We've got a metal exhaust duct going from the bathroom on out, which at first glance might be okay. Here's the problem. It's cold, and you got warm moisture going up this vent, or warm moisture laden air touching this metal, and the moisture will condense when it hits this and run back down and run back down, and down in there I've dug some of this out. We've got some mold down in there, and of course the sheetrock is deteriorating because it's been wet over a course of time. It doesn't look like much of a problem until it is. Now, I'm not going to say every home is going to do this, but if you live in an area where it gets cold and you're exhausting through a metal duct, then you could very easily have the same problem. Now, your typical home inspector would come up, and had they not done a thermal camera inspection, they wouldn't see that. If you look around, you can see that it's just a sea of white insulation around here, and you can't see down into that. So I want to leave this for the homeowner to do their repairs and put some insulated ductwork in here, and hopefully they'll alleviate the problem. So I went ahead and pulled it back just a little bit more for you to see. I mean, I already know what's going on, but for video purposes, it's good that we got here before too much time had elapsed, since this ductwork had been put in. It's clearly leaking. It's causing condensation issues. This could have been potentially a problem that would develop and get worse over time. Right now we've got it in the beginning stages where it's containable, it's not widespread, it's localized just to this area. There's no health hazards that have really occurred. I mean, you'd have to be really sensitive to mold for this to really affect you, but I don't know how far back it goes. We're not normally in the habit of tearing up people's insulation. We'll let other people come in and do that, and then they can replace the areas and get this all fluffed back out again. But if you've got one of these in your attic and it's hooked up to a bathroom ventilation fan, you probably ought to remove it and replace it with an insulated duct, unless you live in a warm climate where you're not going to have to worry about condensation issues.